Hey everybody, Jayborino here, welcome back. This is Quagmire, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2. We're on mission 8, Unit Lost. I struggled a bit with the last mission, but you know, the more that I sit on it, the more I'm pretty cool with it in retrospect. I think 2 bases was pretty necessary. We got to build KMC mech. It was really just those heroes babysitting them, and I think you just keep them in the back, everything's fine. That's just the way I play. Things are heating up, gentlemen. When we shut down the Vespene, the damage was already done. The whole area is turned into a toxic swamp. We're going to need a large-scale cleanup operation on this site ASAP. Now, I don't need to tell you our circumstances don't allow that. We're way too exposed out there. As long as the enemy holds the city, it could take weeks to weed them out and secure the site. And y'all know we ain't got time to get bogged down in this shit, so we're going to go in to secure the city instead. It's not an ideal situation. Time's not on our side, and we're on a tight schedule. HQ has crawled up my ass and won't come out until we get this place on lockdown. So listen up. Bulldog's going to punch through the city. Rabies will cover the flanks and provide support for the 32nd when necessary. I don't trust him one bit. Before we roll in, Jackknife is going to hit an enemy supply line east of the city. Rabies is going to get you as far as possible. After that, you're on your own. Do what you can out there. Keep an eye on their movement and slow them down. Larimer, get your squad ready. Corona, I need you ready to go at 0500. Here's the thing to remember. Y'all are here because you're the best. When these grasping KM bastards realize that, it'll be too late. Oh. Okay. Schitt's Creek, terraformed wetland 30 clicks southeast of Omerta. No intel? I wasn't able to assign the points that I got last mission either. I guess if the mission starts and I don't have an opportunity to do that, then I'll just go back to the main menu and we could skip straight to the gameplay after we assign them. That was pretty brazen. Dark Horse, this is Jackknife. Our ship is down. The pilot is KIA. We're 20 clicks from target. Proceeding on foot. Dark Horse, do you copy? Dark Horse, come in. Well, this is about what I expected. Maybe he's also KIA. Haha. Rabies, this is Jackknife. Do you read me? I've no idea what this is about. Some kind of interference, maybe? To hell with it. Let's go. Well, that's ominous. No aerial recon. No intel? Oh, jeez. I don't like this one bit. Contact lost with 32nd. TRS, at least we can assign it. Okay, so... movement speed on Drake. The painkillers when he's stimmed could also be pretty good here. Attack cooldown on Diesel, that's very minimal, though. The extra suppressed damage could be pretty good. I think maybe we do the jumper mine charges, actually. That or cloak. I mean, I think we've gotten all the stuff that I really want, so I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, let's start. This is... I don't like the look of this. They're going to be looking for the wreck. We need to move. Looking at the grid, we'll have to cross a river. There's a bridge directly to the east. Disrupt enemy supply line. Hey, this is kind of cool.
Yes?
Watch your step. The terrain is ideal for booby traps.
Right.
This is cool. So our support team is actually here, crashed with us. I mean, that's not great.
What is it you
I
need?
prefer that they were at, full HP, and I assume that the field surgeon doesn't have self-heal. I'm getting a little pissed. Goddamn Rabies was supposed to have this area locked down. What kind of colossal fuck-ups are we working with here?
Ready to proceed.
Okay.
Yes, I see.
You're not wrong. Not gonna lie. This is embarrassing.
You will call me Sir, Lord.
Okay, well... I suppose what I could do is just spend all my money now. Like, it doesn't hurt to just increase max energy now. Can't find enough targets, so we need...
Don't provoke me.
Larimer. Actually, Trickster's the one who always needs the most energy.
This
Like,
codpiece gives me tenderloin.
can't find enough targets.
Don't prod.
Does he have to be, like, right
Call
next
me
to him?
Letterneck.
You got some work for me?
Name's T-Bone. Chuck
Huh,
T-Bone.
weird. Okay.
Bring it.
Well, do these even have an attack?
What's up, beef
No.
jerky?
Okay, so you all just need to stay
Right,
in the
right.
back, and we'll move you up as necessary. Okay, so this is just a straight horizontal map to the right.
Feed the rage.
This codpiece gives me...
Probably just want to use Trickster to stay in the front and scout. We could also use, I mean, we could use his,
One step ahead.
what is this called? Deploy scanner to look. Once again, the map is pretty dark. It makes sense that a lot of these ops are taking place at night.
You're the boss.
We are on hold fire. That's acceptable to me. Let's move on up. Keep these two just back here. Again, we only want to move up when necessary, though we could get flanked and they could die, so got to be very careful with them.
I sense their fear.
Very clever setup for a mission, though, where, like, even assigning points is kind of built into the narrative of the map, like the contact lost with the 32nd was pretty cool.
Time has come.
This codpiece...
Okay, well, there's been nothing so far.
Just stay
So I guess
out
let's
of
just
the
quick
way.
save and... There we go. Okay, we found something.
You will call me sir.
So what I can do with Larimer... Okay, so we have a small group coming up. What I'd like to do is kill this group without having to take any outright damage. Mostly just to shields and such. I have a lot of mines. Holy shit. This is probably a good spot for a flashbang, too. Let's let him get a little closer. Okay, we're going to go turn this off, and then Diesel, you're going to go suppressing fire, and then we're going to use a smoke grenade up here.
Walk the walk.
Okay, Larimer's taking some heat. That wasn't great. That could have been so much better. I don't know. It's like a little too good to use syndrome here. The field surgeon also can't get her health or her energy back, so we might as well just use this. Let's just use her
Yes,
energy
I
and
see.
get people healed up while we
What is it you
can.
need?
Call me Leatherneck.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do about that. Okay.
Rage. Just stay out
Well,
of
that was
my
a bad
way.
start, but that's
I'm
okay.
already
I should have just put down, excuse me, a jumper mine as soon as
Mercy is
possible.
for the weak.
This squad is meant to be anti-infantry. The fact that I couldn't kill infantry very easily like that was
Just stay out of my
a bit of a
way.
blunder. But that's okay.
The time has come. I sense
I see
their
some units in the
fear.
upper right.
I'm tired of waiting.
Again, we could set him up to give me some vision. I see a grenadier. We probably want to kill that straight away. I'm going to move Drake up to the front so he can actually hit stuff this time. You're going to go on suppressing fire. Larimer, let's start this by killing the grenadier.
Is for the weak.
Weapons free.
Bring it.
Lock down.
Enlighten me.
And then Larimer can just let's just turn him back on normal attack.
Ready to roast. As you call.
Okay, hit this guy, not Trickster, though. We don't need to use sticky bombs. There we go. And Diesel does more damage if he's closer, so I'll keep that in mind. See, that's how we deal with this stuff.
Come on already.
Deal with patrols and such. We can take them down quite easily if we use our
One step ahead.
abilities properly. Again, I'm a little concerned that I can't...
Jerky?
There we go. Now I can spend this.
This codpiece gives me tenderloins.
I can't increase Trickster's max energy for some reason.
What's up, beef jerky?
But I can increase Larimer's.
Name's T.
Speak up.
Oh, it's because he's already maxed out. I must have already
I'm tired of
spent the
waiting.
money to do it.
Just stay out of my way.
Like, I could also buy more
Time has
mines
come.
as well. Of course. This water ain't that deep. Might find a crossing upriver. Take cover. Why was she up there? Everyone okay? You see anything? No contacts. Our surgeon's wasted. What'd I say about the goddamn booby traps?
Don't waste my time.
Okay, this is bad, because that implies that these people will
Call
just
me
die at
Leatherneck.
any moment. So to me, what that means is I should just buy stuff. So what's up with this jungle? Doesn't seem
Give
natural.
me something to chew. You're the matador.
It's not. It's an artificial wetland. All the industrial wastewater and whatnot is pumped through here. Yeah, I can't buy stuff.
Bring it.
Fascinating. Fascinating?
One step ahead. Mercy is for the
What?
weak.
I like to learn me some new things is all.
Already there. one step ahead.
I know you kids think I know everything, but I ain't a bioengineer, so I can't teach you more about this.
Mercy
I think we have to go this way?
Just stay out of my way.
I guess I could scout out with Trickster. I think we have to come up and around this way.
Finally, some work orders.
Again, it's very hard for me to see, unfortunately.
Beat the
Said to watch out for booby traps. We should be able to see it.
Man, what you need?
But yeah, like, if this guy's gonna just die, then I want to spend the money that I have. The problem is, it doesn't let... It says not enough targets. Do they all need to be, like, distinctly spread out?
This codpiece gives
Like
me
this?
tender loins.
No, it just says can't find enough targets. It's possible because we're maxed out on the things that I want to buy. There's something here.
The time has come.
Can't do anything to that, it looks like.
I'm already there.
Again, Trickster on the high ground.
Mercy is for the weak.
This, I think... This has to be the way to go. I could also look up here. There's a couple different ways to go.
I sense their fear.
We just have to be on the lookout for enemy patrols, that's all, so... Of which I see... Hold. Probably the gun that took us down. If we're gonna have any hope of evac, we need to take out this gun. Okay. Destroy the anti-air gun. So let's
One step ahead.
save here. Okay, yeah, let's save here.
You will call me sir, Lord.
So let's... Again, can I buy... I was able to buy smoke grenades. No sticky bombs. No med kits.
Name's Tebow.
Okay, well, first things first, we want to scout some of this stuff out. So I might want to put down a scanner a little further up
I see it.
to give us vision.
Boss.
I like the little searchlights as well.
Heading that
I like the
way.
floodlights. So maybe we just put down, like we put down a scanner
No
here
problemo. Sights this way.
to give us vision of the majority of the base. You can see some Rhino tanks in here. Again, I'm just going to do a full circle around the base. So much of these engagements, it's all about, you know, what you have vision on.
Let's get off my back.
There we go. Okay, that's
Heading
great.
that way.
See something else down there that might be patrolling.
Hey, no problemo. Sights this way. Bucking and
What is it,
hucking.
though?
I see it.
Why can I not even see it from here?
Heading that way. Bucking and hucking. I see it.
Oh, it's a larva.
Hi, man, what you need?
It's a little Easter egg. Well, that's nice.
Sights this way. Hey, you're the boss.
Okay, cool. So let's head on back. The scanners, I think, last forever until you put down enough of them that they start overlapping each other. Maximum of 3 can be active on the map. Okay, so we have to somehow destroy this entire base. So what we're going to have to do, we definitely want to kill the, the Grenadier first. That's going to draw out a huge amount of units to us. So, again, we want to take out these guys
Just stay out of
from
my
a
way.
distance before they know that we're here.
Come on already. I'm already there.
So what I'm going to want to do, we're going to engage them from this side. We don't want to get too close to that bunker. We're going to go hold fire. We're going to set Larimer up and take out the Grenadier. That's going to bring all these units to us. I see, is that a sniper as well? So we'll just queue up Larimer to hit them both. So what we're going to do is we're going to right-click here and then right-click here. Then Hollow Decoy.
Mercy is for the weak.
Diesel, we want to put you on suppressing fire, and I think that's it. Right? The rest of the units will just come towards us, and then we'll lock down the tank as it moves towards us.
I'm
Okay.
tired of waiting.
You know, if they're not gonna move towards us based on this, then I'm fine with that. We could just take these guys out.
Come on already.
If they're not suspicious. I'm gonna move in just a little bit further so I can hit the sniper.
The time has come.
Kind of surprised I can't hit him from here. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know what's up with the range here. All right, back up.
The time has come.
We're gonna go sniper mode. We're gonna lock down the tank.
I sense their fear.
And I think we just kill these other guys, no problem.
What's your call?
Okay, and then Trickster,
Work for me.
want to get in and sabotage this, and then sticky bomb this. And as you're going in, we use your T. Like that.
Yeah, what's up, tough guy? Let's get off my back.
Okay, great. And then he's going to be able to cover us. Diesel. Let's just wait for them to get in a little closer, and then we're going to hit these with just a grenade. Like this.
Whatever it takes. Don't
Like
waste
this.
my time.
Okay.
What's in it for me? You can't.
And then we just got to take this thing out. Just right-click it. Should be fine. Okay, so that should do it. We just have to get in and sabotage the gun. Though, if I can get away with not having to use another sabotage, again, just every little bit of resources, I'll take it. So if I don't have to destroy the whole base, I won't. Larimer, you as well. Okay, there we go. Destroy the anti-air gun. Since we're on this Fubar recon mission, might as well search the site for any intel. Okay.
Feed the rage.
Does that mean destroy everything, perhaps? It could. Guess let's come up and around. We can go for this bunker now. And again, the only way to do that is we use T, V, get out.
Hooking and hooking. Hey, no problemo.
And then Larimer set up. Okay, never mind, they're leaving. Just forget it. Okay, so let's wipe this whole area out. We're on weapons free, that's fine. This guy...
You will call me sir.
Can we...
Lord.
There we go, get Larimer maxed out. Now we can get Trickster maxed out as well. Okay, cool. Again, might as well spend this money.
Fueled up.
Should I just use a medkit and then buy another one?
Cooking. Name's Tebow.
Kind of wasteful,
Chuck
but I
Tebow.
guess, yeah, let's do that. Alright, you all attack the barracks. They don't seem to be building out of it, but that's fine. All they said was look for intel, so I guess let's destroy this stuff.
Bring it.
Nothing.
I sent enlighten me.
I don't know if that means that we should be killing the
Come.
extra bunker as well. I kind of get the impression it means blow everything up. I can't go this way, though. Only Trickster can, so let's, yeah, there's nowhere else to go, so I suppose let's do it this way.
Speak up, boss.
Our poor,
Bring it.
This
technician.
talking's
At least,
getting
again, I
tender
spent my
loads.
money, and if he just dies in a cutscene again.
Gonna
Okay, and then Larimer, just cover us.
Yeah, what's up, tough guy?
Okay, so do this. T, boom, get out.
Hey, you're the boss. Got it.
Don't waste my time.
I'm tired of waiting.
There was another group, but they just sort of left. Suppression is extremely good. I think maybe I should have put the points into extra suppression damage.
I'm tired of waiting.
Yeah, we just had to destroy everything. I got something. They've marked some nearby locations on the grid here. Some notes here. Finished looting enemy ship. Received resupply from staging area 5. Enemy recon outpost destroyed. Guess we're not the only ones that got with that gun. All of that on this map? Yeah, updating this on the grid now. Wait a goddamn minute. We're on a mission. We ain't got no time for this treasure hunt. Back off, Diesel. I'm calling the shots, and I say this mission can wait. We'll make the most of this trip and investigate this. Captain, I'm hurt bad. I can't keep going. That's not your choice. We have to keep moving. No, the pain is... You go. You go without me. I'll be fine. No, I'm not letting you get captured, so you'll end up giving away our position and everything else you got. On your feet. You don't get to sit this out. Ugh, I can't. I can't. Ouch. No sound effects to that, but, yikes.
Enlighten me.
Okay, I guess let's go to the left first. Well, I'm glad I spent all my cash. Oh god, stuff's coming in. Stop.
Weak.
Why is this... Oh, they are on my minimap. I'm like, why is stuff not showing up on the minimap? Suppress.
What's in it for me?
Let's lock this one down. Oh my god, why is... What is happening?
What you need?
Got a sniper on me.
Ready to roast.
You have to stim. And then auto attack.
Well done.
Cancel that.
Fight fire
Just auto
with
attack.
fire.
Stim.
What's your call?
I don't have enough energy for another lockdown. I think we just have
Finally,
to
some work orders.
hit these.
I'm a bad
You're on suppression.
man.
We could smoke grenade here too.
Can't fix stupid.
Yeesh. Okay, there's the sniper. Larimer,
Just stay out of my way.
come on.
What's your call?
Hit him. We gotta lock down this quickly.
One step ahead.
Get on it. Not you, trickster.
Bring it.
Don't waste my time.
Enlighten me.
What is happening?
Beat the
Cloak.
rage. Just stay out of my way. I'm on. Come on already.
Why are they all coming this way at this moment? They just like flooded in. Oh my god. This is really bad.
Word.
Oh, this is so bad. All right, we got a frag grenade here.
Okay,
And then set up suppressing fire. Holy shit. Okay, I think we're safe. No, we are not.
Come on
You gotta set this up and hit the grenadier quickly. And then Drake, I think we can just empty your tank to kill this group, and then we're gonna have to heal.
What's your call? Mercy is
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Bring it.
Fight fire with
Empty the
fire.
tank.
Barbecue time.
Okay, great.
My attention.
Yikes.
You got some work for me?
Okay, so let's heal up a little bit.
What's in it for me?
Was that supposed to happen?
I sense their fear.
I didn't see him show up on the minimap. It was very abrupt. Very, very abrupt.
I sense
Okay,
their
well, here we
fear.
go. So how much does this heal? 30, so it's 100 total.
Don't waste my time.
You don't quite need that yet.
Say the word.
You don't quite need that yet.
Tired of waiting.
Okay. Well, that was dicey, but we're alive.
Mercy is
Holy shit. Ain't this the 47th's flagship? Has to be. Let's get in there. Take a closer look. The ship's been stripped clean of anything useful. Can't salvage much from this. I can get a transmission log. Just timestamps. The actual transmissions are gone. Intriguing. What? Take a look. Pale horse. Lead stopped responding. I'll be damned. I'm telling you, this guy has it in for us. You're falling apart at the seams. Calm the fuck down before you start reading things into it that ain't there. You think this is nothing? There's zero chance the enemy is able to disrupt comms on a battle cruiser. I can give you a list of reasons why these transmissions weren't acknowledged. Gonna be a short list, or do you want to wait for an official statement from HQ? Don't need no list or statement, kid. We got word from HQ to not get involved. Too risky. Simple as that. Too risky? Right. Okay, that'll be enough. What do you think, Drake? I don't give a shit, sir. See, maybe Drake has the right idea. We're stuck here anyway. Nothing we could do about it. Alright.
enlighten me. One step ahead.
And then we still have
What's
to
your
disrupt the
call?
enemy supply line, which I have no idea how to do.
The time has come.
Interesting.
Just
So,
stay out of my way.
Larimer's group is starting to catch on. Larimer and Drake just want to
I
turn the
sense
other
their
way.
fear.
I think
Mercy
Diesel
is for the weak.
just follows orders.
step
Trickster wants to be like, hey,
Time has come.
something's wrong.
Beat
Okay,
the
I can ignore
rage.
these guys. I'd like to
Just
use these
stay out of
mines
my
a bit
way.
more.
Mercy is for the weak.
It's gonna cut across to the upper right.
I sense their fear.
We can also get into a position where these will spot for us if anything comes up behind us.
I'm tired of waiting.
Quick save.
One step ahead.
We're just a few bad engagements from getting totally boned, but let's,
Mercy is for
okay,
the
no, we're on hold
weak.
fire. Got an APC there.
I read you.
I've got a lot of mines. I don't know how much longer this map is. One APC, though, really isn't a problem for me, so I suppose I should just...
You gonna bark all day?
How many
Yeah, what's
sticky
up,
bombs
tough
do we
guy?
have? Not enough.
I'm a bad man.
Let's set up here.
Just stay out
Draw
of the
this in.
way.
Lock it down.
What's in it for me?
A smoke grenade. Never mind. Then no units came out of it.
What's your call? Bring it.
Sure.
Come on already. One step ahead.
Okay. Found the next thing. Damn, son. Recon squad from 1st Battalion. Sent here ahead of the Legion. Didn't go so well. We ain't doing much better. Yo, Harkins just talked about how he's been working with these recon squads to secure this area. Right. Let's look around a bit.
Enlighten me.
Interesting. So it's just a totally destroyed Confederate group. A Firebat. Might be Keyhall Legion.
Ready to fry.
Enlighten me.
Naturally, the brave Firebat survived. Survivor here, wounded, from the Legion. Ugh. Y'all ain't lost, are ya? Spec Ops? Ha, look who it is, Mr. Call of Duty. What happened here? Ugh. Wouldn't you like to know, company man? Listen, Amateur Hour. I got no time for this clown show. Are you gonna talk to me or not? Big man, look at y'all. Rinky-dink recon bumbling around this dump. Think you're being all tactical and shit. You know what? Jeez. Larimer is just pissed at this map. Nothing to be done here. This is not where we want to be. Where we want to hang around. Why was this Keyhall Legion survivor so antagonistic towards us? That's very telling.
Rage.
Seems very telling to me.
Just stay out of my way.
Also, still no idea how to disrupt the enemy supply lines, by the way.
Heading that way.
So I'm going to use Trickster real quick to just investigate some other areas if I can get to
Let's
them.
get off my back.
There's something over there.
I see it.
I might have to go just up and around.
Come on already.
Suppose let's go and investigate
Hey, you're
the staging area first.
Finally, some work orders.
You all have to stop. Just stop. I don't want you...
What? Bucking and hooking.
We need the the scanning range.
Sights this way.
Seasonal allergies, they're killing me. The cough is back,
That way.
so apologies.
Hey,
All
no
my series are
problemo.
being plagued by it at this moment.
What's your call?
Okay, so we gotta leave and come back up and around.
Speak up, boss.
Good vision from Trickster. The mission is for the supply lines, right? Yeah, mousing over it doesn't give us anything. But the mission is to disrupt the supply lines outright.
Just stay out of my way.
I like here, though, it feels like we're uncovering the conspiracy a bit. And I suppose it sounds like the Keyhall Legion's like calling us company man. Maybe we're going to find out that Keyhall Legion is actually a little smart to this whole thing, and they're just doing what they have to do to get out of this alive without being outright traitors. I don't know. See a bunch of enemies in there. There's the staging area. Staging area 5. They probably got these set up all over the place. Been able to keep the scope of this whole thing under wraps. I guess Corona was right. Command has spectacularly fucked up our intel for this operation. Looks like a pretty elaborate comm setup they got there. Might have the potential to block transmissions from this area, but they would need some kind of frequency range to target. What I'm saying is, they would need real-time access to our comm protocols. So what you're saying is either Leeds is stonewalling us, or someone's handing over our protocols? Keyhall Legion, perhaps? That's exactly what I'm saying. Quiet. Got the enemy VIP in my sights. Oh, it's Kaiser. I'm taking the shot. You get him, Skipper? No, we gotta get out of here. Fall back. What the heck was that?
Bring it.
What?
I sense their fear.
What happened?
Mercy is for the weak. Just
Damned if
stay
I
out
know.
of
There's
my
something
way.
deeply off about this guy.
I'm already there.
I'm gonna fall back to where I have some vision. Trickster,
Yeah,
stay
what's
back
up,
a little
tough
bit.
guy?
Okay, they're chasing us.
The rage.
We about done here? This war's gonna be over before we get back to
I
it.
sense their fear. One step ahead.
Yeah, I'm just running. We've seen enough. We'll head towards the objective, see what happens. And you're done with the wisecrack,
Mercy
Sergeant.
is for the
Got it?
weak.
Yeah, come on, what?
Are they still chasing me? It
Bring
looks
it.
like no.
I sense
Alright,
their
Skipper.
fear.
Just passing the time.
Come on already.
Okay, so we have to get up to the upper
Time has
right.
come.
We've got enemies in our sights.
I'm already
Looks like we
there.
activated some patrols. I'm glad we just
stay out of my
ran.
way.
The issue is how do we get up there?
You got some work for me?
Looks like down this way, actually.
I'm tired of waiting.
Okay, now we can just walk over the
What's your
water when we
call?
couldn't before. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. I think it's just the map has opened up a bit more.
Enlighten me. The
So
time
maybe
has
it's
come.
implied that Kaiser is a ghost, or like he has some sort of psionic
One
abilities.
step ahead.
Yeah, see that where you can walk here is very convoluted. I think now we're back where we need to be. We just go up the right side. All right, so
I sense.
Speak up,
let's start
boss.
using these jumper mines.
Hey, you're the boss. Sights this
Even just
way.
one of them is probably going to be
Looking,
great.
looking.
And we can fall back to them because they have extra charges now.
I'm tired of waiting.
Okay, Larimer gets set up.
You got my attention.
All right, so that's a tank. We might be able to just avoid that outright. Carrier. Should I even
Bring it.
mess with this? Okay, hang on. Just go for the infantry, and Diesel just go on suppressing fire because the range on it is absurd, and that will allow Larimer to take them out very easily. There we go.
Don't provoke me.
Well, that's going to take a while, but we'll get it eventually. I don't even necessarily have to kill this thing. I've also got these jumper mines that were wasteful, but again, I think we're at the point where it feels like we're nearing the end of the map, so I need to use my... I really need to use my
Mercy is for the weak. What's your call?
resources, otherwise it's pointless.
I sense their
I don't know what this
fear.
carrier is. Stop, stop, stop. There's a sniper, and I think he's probably up there. We need to
Enlighten me.
reposition you this way.
Mercy is for the weak.
Got him. Okay. That was a good reposition.
already.
This thing's coming back to us, so we need to
Just stay out of my
reposition
way.
this way.
What's your call?
I'm gonna lock it down and then get everyone on it. Oh my god.
Hey, man, what you need?
Diesel, I'm just gonna have you... Again, the closer he is, the better. As you can see, close range does the most damage, so we just want him up close and personal if we have a locked down vehicle.
The time has come.
4 med packs. I might just want to heal up Drake and Diesel now.
One step ahead.
Okay, Trickster lead the way. Got more patrols. This might not have been the best path to take.
Enlighten me.
I hate this.
Enlighten me.
Okay, I think we're gonna do jumper mines again.
Alrighty, I'm moving.
What's your call?
Perfect. Okay, set up. We can kill this guy.
Come on already.
This
Just
guy.
Stay out of my way.
Let's lock this down. Jumper mine should kill it,
Already.
or close to it.
I'll bark all day.
The rage.
Let's go suppressing fire.
Come on already. The
And
time
then let's
has
take this
come.
thing out. Like 1 or 2 more shots should kill it. Thank you, jumper mine. That's why we used you.
Feed the rage. Just stay out of my
Maybe I
way.
should just be avoiding this stuff rather than trying to
Bring it.
engage everything. There's no point engaging everything if we can
What's
help
your
it.
call?
You cannot bark. Fight fire.
Enlighten me.
Rippers. Okay.
What's your
And
call?
again, I think we just, as long as he is suppressing fire, then we can just take these guys out one by one. And you get a damage bonus if they know you're not there. So, like, the first one you shoot is always going to take increased damage.
Enlighten me. I'm tired of
Alright, looking good. I'm just following the road. Again, I should probably be scouting for sneakier ways to go.
one step ahead.
Looks like we already are there. Movement, 12 o'clock, 800 meters. Stay low. Let's take a look. I've got a visual. A ton of KMC mech blocking the road. this, I think, is Keyhaul. Look, because it's Firebats and Marines. It's not the KMC, but it's KMC Mech, which we know they captured. There's another force. It's the Legion. Say what? That's not a disguise either. That's Harkins' men. Fuck out of here. Couple of deserters, maybe? Bet these KMs are the supposed POWs from the freight station. There's a bunch of civilians with them. Miners, I think. They're burning them alive. It looks like they're recording it. What the fuck is this? I don't know what the hell's going on, but that's it for this mission. We're never gonna make it on time sneaking around trying to avoid all this mech. Here's the plan. We head towards the city and try to find someone who's still on the same team. I don't see another option. Let's move.
Bring it.
Flee towards the city. Flee! Quick save.
I'm already there.
Through the trees!
The time has come.
Hopefully we can find a better way to do this. Alright, Trickster. They are moving right towards us. Hang on. It's a patrol. We could take them out quickly. Or not at all.
Mercy is for the weak.
I'm a bad lieutenant.
Let's get in there with Drake. That's his job. Okay. So again, it feels like we're right at the end. Let's use just use healing on him.
What's your call? I sense
This is a very clever mission with the way that it delivers the narrative as this team sort of figures it out. Like, you have people who are like, just don't worry about it. We don't want to have to think about this. Let's just focus on the mission. And you have one person who's like really intently wanting to figure it out.
stay out of my way.
And the other two could be swayed one way or the other. It's hard to say. All right, we're being chased, so let's just get out of here.
Mercy is for
We
the
never
weak.
disrupted the enemy supply line. And I think we couldn't. But the intrigue builds. We knew something was off with the Keyhaul Legion. And it's possible they're working with Kaiser. Or it's possible that they're trying to expose the conspiracy in some way, too. I have no idea. It could be a bunch of things. Obviously, everyone sucks. Larimer killing his own men. And wounded supposed allies. That kind of stuff. So, it's pretty messed up. Alright, so let's head back. Would there have been a cinematic if I hit continue? I don't think I've ever really checked. There is an interlude. We've been playing for about 37 minutes. Let's watch the interlude now. The next mission's called The Name of the Thing. Blood Money. Yeah, let's watch this. There wasn't a cinematic at the end because there is an interlude here. Hey, it's very bright. That's a nice change from all the dark, drab settings that we've been in so far. But yeah, I can't quite nail down if the Keyhaul Legion is just outright working with the KMC, like they've been bought off, or they have some other motivation that's causing them to do these other awful things. Pirate Outpost, Planet Sonyan. 8 weeks before the Omerta insurrection. Are we all here? Okay, let's do this. As advertised, detailed reports and satellite data of key targets on Sonyan. Top secret stuff. And the funds to carry out the attacks. Everything you need, right here. You'll do a lot of damage with this. Are you telling me this is legit? Yes, you have eyes. You see the credits I'm giving you, yes? And you get the whole data net of the region in here. Feel free to look into it. So you telling me there's no catch? No catch. All you need to do is act on this intel, and you won't hear from me again. Who the hell are you? Just giving this away. Enough with the fucking questioning. You better wipe that stupid look off your face and show me some gratitude, or I'm taking my business elsewhere. As I've told you before, I'm with an organization that supports your cause, but we can't get directly involved. That's all you need to know. Alright, we're in. Now, you remember to do your part, because you see all this intel, so you better believe we'll find you. It's me. The pirates have the credits in intel. And no way to trace it to us? Yeah, so I was about to ask, is this part of the corporate interests? Probably. None. So they're motivated to do what they need to do? Certainly appears so. The data is relatively harmless. They'll pillage a couple of outposts. No doubt these guys will make it look flashy. Right. As long as it looks serious. Let's hope these tools are competent enough to pull this off. Meanwhile, on Tarsonis City, 48 hours before the Operation Poetic Justice begins. That looks like Major Harkins. Hey, Mr. Army Man. How's that working out for you? Keep walking, shitbird. The fuck you say? You heard me, maggot. Come on, man, let's go. Yes, sir. Off to get wasted, sir. Yeah, keep standing guard, soldier boy. Heh. I'm pleased you can make it with such short notice, Major. As you can imagine, our business is urgent. Caught me just in time. We step off tomorrow. I presume you've given consideration to my offer? Here's what I'd like to know. How do you expect an entire battalion to secretly work against the operation without raising suspicion? I do not expect that. We will merely avoid inducing too much suspicion for as long as possible. To this end, we'll have to devise some sort of deception. I'll have a group of unwitting mercenaries ready to be sacrificed. You'll simply ambush them, and your peers will commend you for it. We'll have the means to disrupt outgoing communications from the mercenary camp, so no word gets out. So that was mission 3, I think? 2 or 3, right? Where we had them pinned? Fair enough. But I also have to wonder what your end goal is. What's Omerta to you? A bargaining chip? I'm sure you realize that the town's going to fail either way. Fall either way. You're losing this war. I can't help you with that. The Combine will be run out of town, and there'll be no chance you'll be able to operate on Raiden. So if you don't mind me asking, what the hell are you doing besides prolonging the inevitable? We don't intend to maintain control of the city. Merely make it difficult enough for your syndicate to move in. Our sources inform us that our certain competitors are invested in this endeavor and are very anxious to have this issue resolved as soon as possible. Let us simply say that the way these people conduct business might prove to be unsustainable in the long run. Oh! This whole time I thought Enterprise and Mayan Blue were working together, but they are competing corporate interests. Man in the Mayan Blue. Interesting. Okay. I think that's how I have interpreted this. So Man in Mayan Blue's got Harkins and the mercenaries, and he's playing both sides. You see, Major, your Confederacy may win this war, but it will turn out to be a hollow victory. Just consider this a long-term investment. I see. A real man of mystery, are you? I'm making quite the investment here myself, so whatever role you've got for me, if you want me to play the part, you better give me the script. Then listen closely. We're not asking you outright to turn on your comrades. See, this is all about perception. Hearts and minds, Major. All you need to do is add to the perception by applying your aggressive methods to any targets we will specify. I'm under the impression that you wouldn't have any objections to things of that nature. I'm willing to kill people if that's what you're asking. That's what I do. Very well. I am pleased with our conversation thus far, but there is one final matter. A difficult one, you might exclaim. But I find you to be an intelligent man, and as a gesture of goodwill, I will be forthright with you on all matters from the outset. I doubt that very much. This, in fact, touches upon a matter we already discussed. In order to further keep your peers surmising, we may have to dispose of some of your men. This, again, will serve as counter-evidence to our actions. Do I have your approval and willingness to cooperate in orchestrating such an act? Done. I'm delighted, albeit slightly taken aback to hear such a quick and decisive response. For all intents and purposes, I am their god. I believe that's what gods do. Excellent. I can assure you, Major, your future will be safe with us. The Combine do not forget their friends. Well, Mr. Slick, ultimately I don't give a shit who you are or what your plan is, as long as I get paid. Pleasure doing business with you. There's still a lot of questions. This didn't answer everything. It's mostly me trying to figure out, again, Mr. Enterprise, I think, is strictly working with the Confederacy. I don't think we've seen him with the KMC. I think Mr. Enterprise is mostly putting pressure on the Confederacy to get this cleaned up quickly, whereas Man in Mayan Blue wants to drag it out. So he encouraged the KMC to get involved, which I thought had, I thought the whole idea was this was orchestrated from the beginning between Enterprise and Man in Mayan Blue in order to expunge the local mining contracts and allow the corporate interests with Mr. Enterprise to come in. I think Mr. Enterprise just sees this as that opportunity. Man in Mayan Blue, I think, is the one who's kind of the mastermind in that he orchestrated it all himself, knowing it would lure Mr. Enterprise into encouraging the Confederacy to sweep it up quickly. But in fact, he is pulling the strings to ensure that it becomes a Quagmire. And then is, he's encouraging Kaiser to be crazy. He's encouraging Keyhall to commit terrible war crimes by killing civilians and generate environmental disasters and basically just make this so much worse. To what end? It's unclear. It's possible he is like an eco-terrorist or something, but this seems, I don't know, like wildly beyond that. Like it's an absurd conspiracy. But I think I'm starting to align who is where. And I think, again, Man in Mayan Blue is the real mastermind. Mr. Enterprise is exactly what he sounds like. He's just a Confederate businessman who wants the Confederacy to use the Confederate military to quickly sweep this up so that he can get these mining contracts. But I don't think he was necessarily behind starting the conflict. I think that was all Man in Mayan Blue. So Man in Mayan Blue wanted to start the conflict to make it seem easy, knowing that it wouldn't be. I think that's how this is rolling right now. So I'm very intrigued. I'm loving the story. I'm loving the overall story of this. And it seems like the TRS, Jackknife Squad, is kind of picking up on this, but what they will be able to do about it is very unclear to me. I think Leeds is just a puppet for Mr. Enterprise as well. So, it's I don't know, it's very interesting. I'm excited to play more and just learn more about where this is going to go. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye now.